Hello and welcome. This is the news summary on NTA International. I am Joyce Umitu. At 11:40 p.m. Tuesday, May 5, 2020, the Nigeria Center for Disease Control and CDC said there are 148 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Nigeria, which brings the total number of cases in the country to 2,950, out of which 481 have been discharged, while 98 deaths have been recorded. The breakdown of the new cases shows that Lagos has 43 cases, Kano 32, Zamfara 14, FCT 10, Katsina 9, Taraba 7, Borno and Ogun 6 each, Oyo 5, Edo, Kaduna and Bauchi 3 each, Adamawa and Gombe 2 each, Plateau, Sokoto and Kebbi 1 each. Meanwhile, the sealing of the Emir of Daura's palace has been described as a routine procedure to stop the spread of COVID-19 in Katsina State. The secretary to the government of Katsina State, Mustafa Mohammed Inuwa, disclosed this to journalists. The Emir's palace was sealed by the police following reports of suspected cases of COVID-19 within the palace. Meanwhile, life in the ancient city is gradually picking up due to the partial lifting of the lockdown by the state government as a result of fewer suspected cases of COVID-19. And federal government has commenced the process of evacuating Nigerian nationals abroad willing to come back home. A statement by the spokesperson of Nigerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ferdinand Wonyi, says the evacuation will be carried out in accordance with global best practices and guidelines provided by the Federal Ministry of Health and the Nigeria Center for Disease Control. The evacuation of the first batch of 265 Nigerians from Dubai, United Arab Emirates, is scheduled for Wednesday, 6th of May. The statement added that discussions are ongoing with the British High Commission in Nigeria to evacuate about 300 Nigerians from London this coming Friday. Additional arrangements are equally being made with Ethiopian Airlines to facilitate the evacuation of another batch of evacuees from New York to Abuja on Monday, 11th May 2020. The ministry says arrangements for hotel accommodation in Lagos and Abuja have been made for the evacuation exercise. The selected hotels have been inspected and certified by the Port Health Services, Nigeria Civil Aviation Authority, Nigeria Center for Disease Control, Office of the National Security Advisor, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The federal government therefore reassures Nigerians of its commitment to ensuring the welfare and safety of all citizens. Meanwhile, the federal government has also approved a 2-month license fee waiver for terrestrial broadcast stations in the country. Information and Culture Minister Lai Mohammed announced this at a meeting with members of the Broadcasting Association of Nigeria born in Abuja. The waiver, as approved by the federal government, the minister explained, is part of initiatives to cushion the effects of hardship broadcast organizations are facing under the current pandemic. And to this end, Lai Mohammed said, a committee has been set up to study the extent of hardship and advise federal government on appropriate way of mitigating the effects of the pandemic on the industry. And those are the stories trending at this hour. Thanks for your time. I am Joyce Umitu.